Hello, Taurus. Thank you so much for taking time out to check out your April 2018 mid-month tarot update here. As you know, we pulled your oracle card for the month at the beginning of the month. So I've already gone ahead and located it. We're just going to review the information in the guidebook, and these are the messenger oracle cards by Raven Felon. And I just love her messages so much that I read them versus using my intuition on these cards. I really find, I really like Raven's messages. So I'm using them. But if you would like a personal reading, shoot me an email, psychicgenb@gmail.com. So you guys pulled You Were Born to Create. See if I can not get a reflection of one of the monitors in the background. There we go. This card's dark. I love the dragon. So badass. You are blessed with the ability to create with thought, intention, action, and emotion. Be conscious of your power and aware of what your actions and reactions create within and around you. Cherish this gift and use it in both a wise and productive manner. Create beauty and inspire a desire within others to do the same. Create a future that both fulfills and delights. Do what you were born to do. And you know what I just remembered? So Taurus, if you have a moon or rising sign in Capricorn or Pisces, it was just crazy, but all three of you got this card. And they're just amazing. I'm just flabbergasted by it. It's so crazy. All right. So mid-month, you could be on the same trail that, the same little road that you were on at the beginning of the month, or you could have taken a turn. But let's find out. The highest vibration of love and light, please give me positive insight for Taurus for this mid-month April 2018 reading. Guess we have our first card that came out sideways. Interesting. So you have neither rose or set. I find that interesting. Okay, so we're going to keep that in mind with the rest of the cards. I'm going to give Mr. Sun here an opportunity to come out again. For Taurus for the remainder of April. Thank you. What? Wow. Okay. So 4 out of 5 cards reversed. I'm always drawn to read the cards in different orders. That's called intuitive reading. I'm sure you know that. Versus following a line, but I do like to read them in groups of how they touch and what meanings. And here with the Devil, with the 5 of Cups, as well as the 6 of Cups. And the Devil's the only upright card. I feel like you are hanging. I mean, well, the cards are saying it. I'm this straight up what Rider Waite Smith wrote in his little white book says that you are hanging on to the past. So with the card here, it's you are keeping yourself in this little prison. Taurus, don't do that. Oh my gosh, it breaks my heart. You were born to create for crying out freaking loud. You're keeping yourself, I feel like, in this perpetual state of sorrow over things that have happened in your past. You haven't embraced your oracle message. It's like you just feel as though nothing is ever going to work out the way it's supposed to be. Like you're not going to get ahead. You're not going to find what it is that makes you happy. You're not going to find your balance. And that makes me very sad for you. I can feel the sadness that's coming off of this message here. You're not listening. You were born to create, and you're ignoring that little voice in your head, which BT dubs is your spirit guide, telling you to create. I feel like I even have to read this message again to you. Did I have to read it to you twice last time too? I feel like I have to, like I should. I feel like you're being so flippin' stubborn. I don't watch the videos before I read again because I don't want it to influence the new message or the update message that you need. So when you channel, when you're channeling messages, you tend not to remember the whole thing. But I feel like I had to read this to you twice before. You were blessed with the ability to create with thought, intention, action, and emotion. And if this is what you're allowing to consume your thoughts, if this pain from the past, this self loathing, if you are allowing that to consume your emotion, then you are continuously creating this. Hello. I'm really like mad at you. Like, I want to show you guys tough love. But Taurus, you have this crazy brick wall exterior because you're so soft and mushy and sweet on the inside. I feel like you're just not finding the balance between the two right now. If you allow yourself to continue to dwell in the past and judge yourselves for what you think are failures, you're just more pain, more pain, more pain. So, newsflash, failure is how you grow. Failure is how you become a better you for yourself and for everyone that comes in contact with you. Failure is just an abundance of lessons, not the kind of abundance we all hope for or all want. You just should I, could I, would I's. Should I, could I, would I? If I did this, if I did, can't if on yourself. It's not good for your soul. Be conscious of your power and aware of your actions and reactions, of what your actions and reactions create within and around you. Cherish this gift and use it in both a wise and productive manner. If you were sitting around shitting on yourself, I should have done this, I should have done that, then you're not using this in a wise and productive manner. You have the ability to create and inspire desire within others. Taurus, start with yourself. Start with creating happiness within yourself. You were born to do wonderful and beautiful things, as well as not succeed in everything that you do. And I know I practice this or I preach this all the time. Success is not built on success. Success is built on failure. And this abundance of lessons that comes from failure is a complete waste if you're not really paying attention to your lessons. You will continue to go round and round, completing these failures or over and over and over until you learn all the lessons you need. This is the thing. Have you learned the lesson, but you're just blocking yourself from the knowledge? Because that's what I feel like. I feel like you've played this before, you've done this before, and you're just not. This is going to sound weird, but it's like you're not grateful for you're not showing gratitude to the universe for teaching you a lesson. Instead, you're abusing yourself by repeating this trauma or this torture. You're torturing yourself in thought. It's just it's too much. I feel like it's too much for your soul to handle. You need to let it go, to be reborn, to just slough it off. Then stop and look back and start picking up your lessons and putting them in your bag. So that way, when you come to the next spot on the road, you're going to say, "Oh, I don't have to stop here. I learned that lesson. Oh, I don't have to stop here. I've learned that lesson." And then the universe is going to say, "Yes." Just like that, by the way. You have learned your lesson. Oh, the universe is going to be so happy that you're not here to repeat it again. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to turn your justice upside. I'm going to turn your devil reversed. And I am going to turn your Six of Cups upside. Because I want you to find that balance and harmony. I want you to release yourself and move forward. I want you to look back at your past and not see the failures from mistakes or mishaps, but see the accomplishments and the lessons learned in these mishaps. We all, every single living, breathing person who has walked on this earth has made a mistake. A baby is only going to fall down a step once when they realize they have to sit on their bum and scoot down the step. So take your baby steps, sit on your bum and scoot down the ladder if you have to. Don't keep falling head over heel. Take your time. One little step, then the next little step, then the next little step. Appreciate yourself, appreciate your lessons, and then move on to your next set of trials because, there's more lessons always to be learned. And the lesson to be learned in this reading is to not feel bad about mistakes or mishaps, but to grow from them, to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am a creator. I have the power, and I've been using it to make myself feel bad. And I'm going to stop, and I'm going to use it to empower myself to be better, to love myself exactly the way I am, and to help those around me. All right, we're going to use these Doreen Virtue Archangel Michael cards, Oracle cards here for one last little feedback for Taurus, please. For the remainder of April 2018. There we go. Shield yourself. Shield yourself. It's like you almost need to protect yourself, from the negative way you've been thinking. Come on, little camera. Thank you. Don't leave yourself out there in the rain. Don't be somebody's punching bag, including your own punching bag. Shield yourself from any negative thoughts. You were born to create, so create beauty and harmony and love. Okay, so Doreen does include a prayer here, which, let's just face it, isn't a bad thing. Archangel Michael is a pretty badass guy, so why not give him a shout out every once in a while? He is more than happy to help you. Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me, my loved ones, my vehicle, and my home with your powerful shield. Surround us in your purple light, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me all day and night and keep my loved ones safe. And if you'd like, you can name a specific person and or people and or situation. Release yourself from this sorrow. Ask Archangel Michael to protect you from yourself and your sorrow and allow you to begin to heal. To give you the opportunity to find your harmony and your balance, your inner justice, your outer justice. To see the past as a lesson and not something to be ashamed of. Don't be ashamed. Don't ever be ashamed. I keep hearing, okay, so I tell my son the story of the three little pigs. And I explained to him how the first little pig was in a really big hurry and just wanted to have his house done. And he was kind of lazy, so he built it out of straw. And the second little pig was like, well, I want to have my house done too, but I'm going to put in a little bit of hard work and build mine out of twigs. And the third pig is like, well, I'm going to put in a lot of hard work, a lot of time, and a lot of patience. I'm going to build my house out of bricks. But this is the thing about this story is first of all, none of them know the big bad wolf is coming for them. Okay? But most importantly of all, we're all three pigs. We start out doing something easy by building a house out of hay, and then we learn our lesson. So we build our house out of twigs next. But then when that falls and crumbles as well, we've learned two valuable lessons about how our work can, how hard our work is, whether we half-ass it, whether we're given 50% or 80%. We've now learned that neither of those was enough. And that, yes, our construction may have been good, but because we didn't give that 100%, it failed, it crumbled. And so now we're the third pig, the wiser pig, that we can look back on our other two failures and we can see it's time to put in 100% work and really build that house steady and firm. You know, they weren't actually three different people. It's three different lessons that we can all look at and learn from, and that we can all place ourselves at. We can all relate to these three different lessons. The big bad wolf never got the pig. Even after he destroyed the house, he never caught up to the pigs. Even though there was failure, the pig moved forward to the next house. Even though there was failure a second time, they moved forward to the third house where there was success and safety. The only time you should look back is so that you know how to build on that failure, how to make it stronger and better for you. And Taurus, you can do this because you were born to create. And it's time for you to create in a high vibration. It's time for you to grow in a high vibration. So you're going to release yourself from all the guilt, all the sorrow, all the depression, all the things that have been holding you back and keeping you in this state of not really wanting to move ahead, not knowing how to get ahead. You're going to let all of that go and you're going to allow yourself to clear your head. You're going to allow yourself to find harmony in each moment, not tomorrow, not the next day, but right now, to smile, to be grateful for one little thing, a bird singing, a frog jumping, your kids smile, this video, so you give me a thumbs up. But you're going to allow yourself to laugh and have fun and be grateful. And then it's just going to get easier and easier. And then you're going to really respect the fact that you were born to create and that what you should be creating is happiness. And Taurus, you can do that. You can do that for yourself. You can do that for others because the shit that happened in the past, it was just a lesson to help you move forward to the future, to move forward to today, to the now. So don't let it weigh you down. Just, keep on trucking up the road, finding the next adventure and living in the now. Thank you, Taurus. I appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful rest of your month.